This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. So, everyone join the meeting. So, we'll start the class. Is the screen visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, today's topic is accounts payable. So, what is accounts payable? SAP FI accounts payable is used to manage and record accounting data for all the vendors. All invoices and deliveries are managed as per vendor request. Payable are managed as per the payments. Program and all the payments can be made using. What do you mean by accounts payable here? AP. In shortly, in we are telling AP, accounts payable is that it is consist of vendors. Vendors mean supplier of goods and services. Okay. Accounts payable is important applications of SAP FICO module that helps to record and manage accounting data of all vendors. Okay. All sundry creditors we can say they're vendors, suppliers of goods and services. In SAP, sundry creditors are called accounts payable and sundry debtors are called as accounts receivable. Okay. SAP accounts payable during is also called as a subledger accounting as the business transactions are carried out individually in the vendor account. In normal accounting for raw materials purchase accounting inventory would be like this. Suppose goods purchased from the vendors. So what will be the entries? What will be the entries for purchase goods from ABC traders? What will be the journal entries? Because it's a credit transactions, right? So goods purchased by cash. That means cash payment has to pay. Okay. After purchasing, so how will be the journal entries? How will pass the journal entries if goods purchased by cash? So answer me. Hmm? Answer me. Purchase goods worth rupees 5,000 by cash. How will pass the entries? Anyone?
Purchase
Purchase.
account debit to cash account.
Cash account?
Purchases account debit to cash account.
Okay. Still more student has to join. So in economy, we have to do purchase by cash. If goods purchased by goods purchased worth rupees 7,000 by bank, that means how the transactions will be. Hmm? Goods purchased worth rupees 7,000 by bank. So how the transactions will be? What will be the journal entry for this? Yes, answer me. Hmm? No answer.
Ma'am, could you repeat the question?
Goods purchased worth rupees 7,000 by bank. By bank means by check. Suppose bank name is ICICI Bank.
Purchases account debit, it's bank or cash account.
Credit, right? So likewise we can enter. Okay. Next is what? Goods purchased worth rupees 8,000 from ABC traders. So how it will be? The journal entries. Goods purchased worth rupees 8,000 from ABC traders. Hmm? Tell me.
Purchase account debit to ABC account.
Very good. Who is answering? Full fast. Okay. His answer is correct. But what is the difference between the vouchers and invoice? I'm going to tell you that. Vouchers means when there is a no stock items name has been mentioned, quantity has been mentioned, only the rate of the goods has been mentioned. Like I've given the example like purchase goods worth rupees 6,000 by cash. So what is that? In that I have not mentioned what goods I have purchased, right? In that case, we can do vouchers in normal posting, general ledger posting we can do. Means like I told you last class, posting and parking, all these things, right? That is all general posting what we are doing. But in this case, if the goods name and the stock items, then per debtor, creditor party name, all these things has been mentioned, then we have to enter in invoice. Now I am going to this all about vendors. So what I discussed right now, so SAPFI accounts payable is used to manage and record accounting data for all the vendors. All invoices and deliveries are managed as per the vendor request. Okay, payable are managed as per the payments program. Payable why it is has to be pay. All the payments can made using by check, transfer means e-transfer or online transfer and electronic transfer. NEFT, RTGS, all transfer we can do. So what is the accounts payable in SAP? Accounts payable is important applications of SAP FICO module that has to record and manage accounting data of all vendors. The same things as given. In order, sundry creditors are called as accounts payable. Already I told you, those who have joined, you can see once, and receivable. SAP accounts payable accounting is also called as a subledger. Accounting as per the business transactions are carried out individually in the vendor's account. In normal accounting, raw materials purchase accounting here. Now we can see one example I have given, whereas SAP would like to be raw materials or general ledger. Now say the structure of this payment processing, determinations of the requirements received and source of determinations, vendor selections, PO processing, PO monitoring, goods received, invoice, verifications, all these things are to be this all procurement part. So how to create vendors, all these things I am going to show you. This is the path SPRO, SAP reference ING, financial accounting new, accounts receivable and payable, vendor account, master data, preparations for creating vendor master data. So define accounts group with screen layout of vendors. Now I'm going to open this software, how to create vendors. Now today is the first topic for that. So I'll open. Last class I taught you posting and parking. Have you understood that? Hmm? What do you mean by parking and posting? Yes, anyone can answer me? What do you mean by park the document? What do you mean by post the document? Hmm? Let the virtual machine has to be load. Then I'll show you. Okay, now we enter to the SAP Easy Access screen. Last time I told you about the part the document. So here we have the options like financial accounting and we have got this posting. So these things I taught last class. Enter GL account documents, enter GL account document ledger for group. F-02 is for general posting. FB 01L is for enter GL posting for ledger group. FB50 is for edit or park GL documents. F65 we have done that one. General document parking. F-04 is called post with clearing. F06 that we'll do afterwards because that is outgoing payments and incoming payments. So there is also some other shortcut keys, other T codes are there. There is a master records. One second, this is your one. Okay, accounts payable. We have to go to the accounts payable. Today, these sections we are going to do it. So document entry, accounts payable, FB64 invoice, F43 is for general memo, F65 for credit memo, that is this, F41 for credit memo general students. This T code and all you write first. So document parking, FB60 parked and edit invoice, F63 is there. Down payment also there, F47 request. This week only, I think miss three classes will be. I'll tell you this one, F43 request. And bill of exchange. Bill of exchange will not do. F54 is for clearing. Okay. Then here FK10N for display balances. So this is for master record. FK01 is for create vendors. FK02 for change. FK3 for changing. So these are the T codes. Okay. First I'll show you that one, but let's first start with this accounts payable, how to do this. So SPRO. We have to go to the SPRO, SEF reference IMG, financial accounting new, accounts receivable payable. Write down the path, students. On screen only you can write. Financial account, go to the SPRO, SEF reference IMG, financial accounting new, accounts receivable and accounts payable, then vendor account. Till this much you note down. Next is what? Master data. We have to click on this master data. And here we have it. What is that? Preparations for creating master data and define accounts define accounts group with screen layout vendors. So I'll show you. Financial accounting new. First you make a note. Financial accounting new. Accounts receivable and accounts payable. So note down this part: accounts receivable and payable, vendor account, master data, operations for creating vendor master data, and we have to click on this. Define accounts group with screen layout vendor. Click on this, and you have to click on new entries. You have to click on new entries. So I'm going to give. I have created one more new company, students. That is, I created TA15. So I'm going to give TAVN is already there. So VN TA also is there. I'm going to create one more like VENA or VEND. Anything you can give vendor. So I'll give VND, or you can give anything Tata vendors. So already I have used two, so I'm using as a TAV. Let's take in TAVE. Anything you can give, students, not a problem. But there should be four alphabets. Vendors. Suppose I am giving TAVE. So this is the accounts group I have given. And next I'll create here domestic vendor for TA15. This is new company what I've created today. Same procedure. Click on this company code data and click on accounts management. Okay, click on accounts management. What is that accounts group is displaying here? TAVE. I created domestic vendor for TA15. So I have clicked on company code data. Double click on this and you will get the screen. This is called maintain field status group. What is that? Maintain field status group. So here we have to click on, double click on accounts management. In this accounts management, which is the required entry, see what is the difference between suppress and required entries. I am going to tell you now. So reconciliations account used in vendors, all suppliers as well as customer. So what is a reconciliation account to? When we are purchasing any items, we have to reconcile the transactions. So reconciliation account is applicable only on vendors and suppliers. And other things, what is the suppress means? It will be hidden. Some of the field, just like in Google Form, some of the fields we have to mandate to fill, and something is hidden, something is optional. You can skip that entries also, and sometimes some of the options is not able to change. That is in the display format. So reconciliation account I have given required entry because it is mandatory to enter in the invoice. Understanding? Mandatory to enter in the invoice. So that's what reconciliation account I have given required entries. After this, what we need to do? We need to click on save. So data has been saved with Tata Group of Company 15. Click on the save. Understood? Any doubts in this? How to go to this your accounts payable? Okay, all are getting, students. If you are understanding, put a thumbs up. Hmm? If you are understanding, put a thumbs up. Yes. Okay. Only Lisa. Others? Yashita, Palak. Today Vrinda has joined the meeting. Okay. Vrinda, you have missed out 1-2 classes. Hello,
Yes,
Vrinda.
ma'am.
You have missed out 2 classes,
I
which is
was
very
not feeling
important.
well.
Okay. So anyhow, today you see that. Next, I'll tell you how to. As a domestic vendor, click on save and back. So how I've created, I have given accounts group, then I have typed this name here, then I go to the company code data and click on accounts management. I have clicked on this required entries. After this, you have to click on save and come back to the previous positions. Now this vendor accounts group has been created. This is called creation of accounts group. Got it? Next, we have to create a number ranges for the vendor account. We have to create number ranges for vendor accounts. So how to create number range for the vendor account? So you have to click on this create. What do you mean by number range? Who can explain me what do you mean by number range? Okay, simple questions. Document number range I taught you previous classes. What is the use of document number range? Any students answer me? What is the use of document number range? Hmm? Yes, students, answer me. You have downloaded the recordings. Who and all installed today in the laptop? Just put a thumbs up. Everyone has installed in the laptop. Okay. How many total? How many out of 20 students who has installed in the screen? Please put a thumbs up. Okay. 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 Pooja has answered. So, who has not installed? Can you raise a hand? Who could not install till now? Pavitra also installed. Okay. Vrinda. Why Vrinda? You have to come to Jayanagar then. You have to come to the Jayanagar Vrinda for installation. Vrinda and Pavitra. Pavitra has installed, right? Pavitra have not installed.
No, ma'am.
What's the reason? Can I know the reason?
Ma'am, I don't have laptop right now. I'll be getting it on Monday, sorry, Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. Can you come to this our center? One student among from you, one student from this batch has come and installed. I did not know her name. I forgot that. I met her also. So you can also come to the Jayanagar and you can. Nivedita, I think. Someone I met. Anusha.
Ma'am,
Okay.
even I came to the Jayanagar Center, but
I
that
met
time you were
only
taking
one
the
student.
class, so I did not meet you.
Okay, okay. Nivedita, I think I met. She came. Okay. So anyhow, I think hardly one two student has left. So you can visit the center and you can install it as soon as you get the laptop. Okay. Now see here. I'm going to show you that create a number ranges for vendor account. The same row only. So you can this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here create number ranges for the vendor account. Just double click on the img activity. You have to click on display intervals, but now we have to create number range. Okay, so that may not be, we cannot use any other interval. See, these all intervals has been created. If you'll use this intervals and all, it will not be taking here. ta today is created for the other country, other companies. So I'm going to create. So here you have to click on change intervals. The change intervals, you have to click on this intervals. Now I'm going to create. You can give any number range. Suppose I am giving here 10. It is accepting or not, we'll check it out. Now here we have some like quotes and all. I'm taking this. Okay. So 10 number range I'm giving, click on this. So it's taking. Okay. So what we'll do here, click on save. So this number range is 10. Okay, why I'm not using 11? Maybe 11 has been created or 15 has been created, so I can use. But right now I have created 10 number range, which is starting from this. Okay, 0 because I have not posted any entries, so it will be 0. One more one I'll be posting the entries. It will start with the 4 lakhs 10,000. It will be starting the number range. So number range has been created. Now this particular number range we have to assign to the vendor account groups. We have to assign the number range into vendor account group. So click on this, click on the position, accounts group what I have given T A V E, right? T A V E I have given, yes. So what is the number range I have done? 10. So the number range you have to assign to the vendor accounts group. Click on save, save. Okay. So what we have completed right now, we have just given you financial accounting. We have created, this is TAV I have given. TAV I already used, so I am not using. Company code data, accounts management. This notes I'll send you. You can download it. Reconciliation account, click on required entries. Save with ACCK. Then create number range for vendor account. So click on change intervals, then intervals I have given 10. Here what I have given here 10. I'll just mention it 10. Here I'll give what I have mentioned TAVE. Okay. So new entries. Here I have done with this TAVE. I'll change it. This is for another company. I have a number range I have given 10. Okay, number range I have given 10. What are the number range I have given? Just I'll check it out. This I will save and I'll just go to this create number ranges. Display intervals. How we can see display intervals? So I'll be taking here 4150 is there 499. Okay, so 4150. So what I'll do here? Then this is I'll give a 499. Like this I have given. Okay, next word is that click on save button. Now next step is maintain number ranges for KA, KR, KZ. Now I think I have told you before. Now also I am going to tell you what is KA. Who can answer me what is SA? I have taught you before also about this document types. I have taught you once more and I'll show you that what is the document types. Now see here, this has been saved. We can come back. Next, what we have to do, document types. How to create document types. I'll just close all these things. Go to the general ledger accounting, business transactions. Not this. Yes. So what is the path? Go to the SPRO, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new document. Write down the path student for create document types. Hmm? Have you noted down the path? So here is the document types. There is no answer, yes or no, anything you tell of. I'm thinking that all are muted is okay. Unmute and answer. Have you done the path? Yes. If you have done, put a thumbs up. I'm not getting any response on this. Another students? Okay. If you note down this path, we'll continue then. Now, same. Financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, document, and document types. Now, what I have to do? Define document types for entry view. So, what is that? Define document types for entry view. Click on this. Click on this. Then click on position. What I want to show you first, I'll show you essay. What is essay? I'll show that. Essay stands for GL account document, which is number 1. Okay, so in this GL account you can see assets, customer, vendors, material, GL account. Okay, number range is 01. Reverse document type AB. What is the meaning of AB here? AB means accounting document. Okay, AB means what? Accounting document. Here we have options called change, new entries, copy as, delete, and we have the undo changes. All this thing is there. Okay, so what we need to do after this, you have to click on number range. I want to see this, it has been created or what. TA15 display. So we have created already 01. Okay, so SA account already created because already we have done GL posting. So now what are the change the data first, and what we need to do next one is document types. Click on this. I'm going to create here KA for vendor document. So you have to type KA and double click on the vendor document. Hmm. Click on vendor document. So what is the number ranges for vendor document? That is 17. Okay. So here also reverse document type AB, that is called accounting document. And here we can see customer has been not tick marked. So what is that? Assets is there, vendors is there. This is called account types allowed. Okay. Vendors, material, GL accounts, all this thing. Here we have control data, which is negative posting permitted also it is given, but you can remove this or let it be like this. Need not to change anything here. Just if it is customer operations, then you have to remove the tick mark here. Then what you have to do? Number range informations. You have to click on number range information. Once you click on the number range informations, give the company code TA15. Okay, and here we have to do display intervals. We have not created. That means we need to click on change intervals. In the change intervals, you have to click on what is that? Intervals. Now 1 5. Acha. What is the number range for this? We'll go once and see that. We'll clear it. What is the number range? See here, 17 number range. We need not to change students. So click on number range and this is your TA15. TA15. Go to the change intervals. Intervals. Now what is the number range for the 17? You should not give any other number range because it's we are creating document types. Click on 2024. From account, I'll give like 2000 to 299. This much I am giving. Click on this here, enter. And what is that? It has been created. Click on save. Again, click on save. Any doubts in this? All students you are getting? All students, you are getting that? How to create number range for the vendor account? How to create document types for the vendor account? Now I have created one document type, that is called vendor document. Now I am going to create one more document, that is called one more invoice. So that is called as KR. You have to type position KR, click on tick mark. So it is what? For vendor invoice. So what is the number range for the vendors, that is invoice, that is 19. So click on the number range information TA15. Click on the change intervals, and that is the intervals, that is the 19 number range we have to create. And 2024, and this is what I'll give 3000 to 399. Got it? So then what you have to do, you have to click on insert, enter. So click on save. Now you can see on the screen how many number ranges we have created. That is for essay, we have created 01. For vendor document, we have created 17. For vendor invoice, we have created 19. Okay. Then we have to do KZ. KZ for vendor payment. KZ is for what? Vendor payment. So here you have to take position KZ. Click on this tick mark, double click on this vendor payment, number range TA15. One second, I'll just 15 number range, okay. TA15, change intervals you have to give 15 number range, 2024. This is I'm giving 4000 to 499. Okay. Now you can see this also has been created. So the screen is maintain number range intervals. Next, what we need to do? Escape, click on save, back. For display, you can see like this. Okay, so document types also we have created. Next, what is that? So next one is what? Tolerance group for vendors. T code is OBA3 slash and OBA3. So this is what? Customer vendor tolerance group. What do you mean by tolerance? Yes, student, what do you mean by tolerance? Hmm? Tell me. No answer. Why? Tell me what do you mean by tolerance? Okay, why it is coming? Hmm? No one is answering. Why? Palak, what do you mean by tolerance? Akshaya? Hmm? No answer. Tell me what do you mean by tolerance, then we'll continue. Tolerance means we are giving limits to the customer. Okay. So what is that? We have to give tolerance group. We have to click on new entries. Company code need not to give. Okay. Here only company code you have to give students, not other things. So here nothing you have to type, nothing you have to fill. Only TA15 you have to click and save. With the company code it will be saving you. What is actually how much amount we have 100 we have given, no, a 10%, you can do permitted differences between this payment differences, you can adjust it. Payment from the, what is that item, invoice only, grant, partial cash discount, all these things we can do it. But right now we are not going to fill anything, just company code you give and save this. Okay, so save and back. So if I'll go to this, again how to do, what is the procedure, slash and OBA3, slash and OBA3. So it came. If I want to check it out, click on positions, TA 11, save. It's already been saved. Next is what? Write the shortcut key, students. I'll be back in few minutes. These are all shortcut keys. You write it up. These are all shortcut keys. Whatever describe on the screen, you can just make a note. Hello. So all students, you understood? Anyone has any doubts till now? Anyone has any doubts? You can ask also. If you're understanding, put a thumbs up. Not understanding, Palak. Okay.
No, ma'am, that was by mistake.
Okay. Any doubts you have, students, you can ask now about this accounts payable, which I am doing now. Lisa, Pooja, Raksha, Aksha, Yasita. All are why silent. You answer it, then class will be interesting, no? Hmm? If you'll answer, if you'll ask the questions, then class will be interesting. I'll be teaching, but you have any doubts, miss, you can just ask it. No doubts? Ashini? Janet? No doubts. So we'll continue. Hmm? Say yes or no. Anyone reply? Okay. Sure, Vish. I'll just continue that. If you're understanding, you should put yes or no. If you have a doubt somewhere, you can ask me. Okay. No problem, sir. Here. And what is that? Here we have to go to the. Now I'm going to the accounts invoice. So what is that? We have done what and all we have done. We have created as reference IMG financial accounting new. We have done accounts receivable, accounts payable, vendor account, master data. We have created preparations for creating vendor master data, define accounts group we have done, create number ranges for vendor account we have done, assign number range to vendor accounts group also we have done. Okay, next we'll come back to this again. We have created vendor, that is your document types, how it will be. So financial accounting global settings, in this your document is there, document types, then define document types for entry view, and in this we have to click new entries. So in this new entries, before that we can take the positions and we can give KA for vendor document, KR for vendor invoice, and KZ for vendor payment. Now this and all we have created. Next we are going to the SAP easy access screen. Now I am going to tell you how to create vendor, how to create vendor. 2 to 3 vendors we are going to create now. Okay, so now I'm going to create vendors means go to the first SAP easy access, accounting, accounts payable. Let me close all these things. Accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable. In accounts payable you have to create vendor. So what is the T code for creation of vendor? You have to click on this. I'll just close this. Document entry, after this accounts payable, after this you have to click on, not accounts, master record. Understood, students? After this accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable, master record. Make a note on this. So what is the shortcut key for FK01 create, FK02 change, FK03 for display, and F03 block on block you can do, but right now it's not required. You can do just 3. Okay, FK04 for display changes. So make a note on the T code. So I'll go to create here FK01, double click on this. So So how to create TAVA is not my accounts group. My accounts group is TAVE. This is my accounts group. Okay, so create vendor's initial screen. In the initial screen, company code have to give, accounts group is TAV, press enter. Now what I'm going to do here, this is called create vendor address. So I'll select your company and I'm going to create ABC Traders is there already I'm giving, so I'm giving here Alpha Traders I'm creating. You have to give your postal code 560011. City I'm going to take Bangalore and country I'm going to take India. Reason is 10. Okay, so like this we can do it. And what you have to do, English already selected, we need not to fill any other things. What just you can see that whatever I have filled here, this is CIN details is there. In this case you have to just click on the company name is Alpha Traders. Postal code you have to give, you can give the search term but not required, you can skip also. Bangalore, country is India, region 10. After this, what you have to do, press enter. So you will get one more scratch that is called create vendor control. Okay, so you need not to fill any data here, student. Just press again enter. So what is this vendor payment transaction is displaying CT bank. If you have any bank transactions, you can put it here. But right now, again press enter. So three times you have to press enter. Then you can go to the reconciliations account and what you have to select Sunday creditor which we have created. This is to like last class also in TA11 also we have created. So reconciliation account is what this is for Sunday creditor account 2 lakhs 1. Okay, I'll create one two vendors, so you'll get to know. In this short key is not required, just you have to give cash management. Cash management group you have to take domestic payments. See, there is a different kinds of payments, students, like foreign payment is there, vendor affiliated companies, personal cost, taxation is there. When you do taxations, we need to enable taxes here. Then vendors, one time vendors also there, receipt, domestic customer is there. Okay, but you have to select A1. So these are the types of what is the short text and description. This is known as create vendor accounting informations accounting. So what we need to do, we have to select A1 for domestic payment. After this, you need not to change anything here and you have to click on save. Once you click on save, vendor, this one was created in company code TA15, right? One more will create, press enter and go to this here company. Name is, I'll take suppose Sohan Private Limited. Okay, Sohan Private Limited. Postal code I'm going to give 560011 and city is Bangalore, country is IN, region is 10. Press enter, enter, enter. Three times enter and click on this and syndicator account. Now we have to click on cash management group A1. Understood? So after this what you have to do, click on this. So this one was created in vendor this one. So first one was 4 lakhs, 41 lakhs, now it is 41 lakhs 1. So understood how it is creating vendors, anyone. Now suppose I want to display FK03, this will display, what is that, anything, so display vendor initial screen. So if I go to the account info, what will display on the initial screen for the vendors, it will display. So address, control, payment transactions, accounts info, payment transactions, corresponding withholding tax, what has done by the person, that has to be seen in the what company itself. Understood this? Hmm? Any doubts you have, students? How to create vendors you understood? If you want to change some things here, you can go to the change and you can change it also. That procedure is there. So all are getting, yeah, all are getting here. If you are understanding, put a thumbs up. So how to create a vendors I shown you. Now we are going to pass the entries. Now I'll do some transactions here. Vendor creation has been done, tolerance has been created. Okay. Now we can create here some. I'll go to the one more fs double zero. I want to show you what are the things has been created. Fs double zero. So here I can show you what are the things has been created, assets and expenses we have created, income on this thing. I want to show you one important things here, how the reconciliation account is displaying. Before that you have to create one GL account that is known as Sunday data. Okay, Sunday data and Sunday creditor. Sunday creditor will come under liability. Let's take an example of the Sunday creditor. I want to show you how it has been created. So display. Now see here types and descriptions is Sunday day creditors account control data. It will comes under liability group. Sunday creditor will be comes under liability group. Then click on control data. Whatever I have entered here INR. Reconciliation account is vendor type. There is no customers and all. That is a vendor type. And inflation keep I have not given. And this is line item display. You have to put the tick mark and 001. That is for posting date. And we have to go to the bank interest. You can see what I have given here. Field status group I have given G067. Hmm? G067 I have given field status group. Understood? Any doubts in that? Next, I want to create a purchase account. You need to create purchase account. So there is no purchase account is there. I need to create for this. It will comes under expenses. So rent paid I have created, commission paid I have created, discount paid I have created. Now I am going to create purchase account that is 4 lakhs 3. 4 lakhs 3. It is on expenses. So types of descriptions will be what? It will comes under expenses. Then what I'll create here? Purchase account. Then we have to go to the control data, line item display 001. Okay. Then what we need to do? Create bank interest G001. Click on save. So data has been saved. Likewise, we can create master records for the slash n fs00. So what and all we have created? We have created the data, created purchase account, sales account. Okay. It's completed. Liabilities I have created some capital account as well as sundry creditor. So now I am going to pass the entries on this. So back, what is the path to entries? So you have to go to the accounts payable document entry FB60. Write down students, FB60 is for vendor invoice. FB60 is for vendor invoice. Okay, next we have to go to the vendor invoice, that is FB60. So you have to give your company code TA15, press enter, or you can click on tick mark. Now the screen has been opened. So what is that? Vendor invoice. If you remember the keyboard, directly from the T code bar you can type this T code and you can reach there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, but already company code is there. So vendor I want to select. So I have created two vendors, Alpha Traders. Let me take invoice date. Invoice date is 22nd. Invoice date is 22nd. And amount is how much I'm giving. I'm giving suppose 12,000. Okay. And next we have to click on this GL account. So what you have to select your purchase account. In this you have to select your debit or credit. Amount is how much? 12,000. And scroll here and you have to give business area. What is that? TA15. Next row is what? This is purchased by, suppose. One more thing you have need not do, like GL posting, it is not that. You have to just press enter. Once you click on enter, what is happening? Accounts assigned not completed for the business area. So it is showing business area, it's asking. So what I need to do? I need to put TA15. Okay, after this click on enter. This has been taken. Now you go to the simulate. Once you simulate that document, if your procedure is correct, simulations document overview, you can see this reset, taxes part complete, all this thing is there. So we have to check it out. Document type is KR vendor invoice, and this is your normal documents, and document number also there. Document date is 22/7. You can give document number but automatically generate. And document currency, that is INR. Company code is displaying as a TA15. Posting date fiscal year. Posting period also displaying 04. So this is called document overview. Okay. Next, in the downward is showing items. PK means posting keys. Posting keys and then accounts. An account short in text. Alpha traders or something, and purchase account also I have created. So that is amount is 12,000. Okay, after this what you need to do, you have to click on save. So data document 3000 was posted in company code TA15. We'll do one more entries on another TA15. Click on this, and now I'm going to select the vendors as a Sohan Traders and value date. This 22nd. Amount is how much? I'll okay. Let's me do one payment entry, students. Then after we'll do this. So click on this. Close this. Now this document has been passed. Means invoice has been generated. Actually, how we can display? Now to display document, what are the procedure you can see? Here FB03 is for display document. So what I have to do here? Fiscal year 2024. Select this and press enter. You can see Alpha Traders account debited to purchase account. So ulta we are telling purchase account debited to Alpha Traders. Okay. So this is only for display. If you want to see your transactions. But how to do payment for this? So till this any doubts? Till this any doubts anyone have? If anyone has any doubts, please raise your hand. Or if you are understanding, put a thumbs up. Shreya Monakshi, you ask you have any doubts, Shreya?
Yes, ma'am, I have a doubt.
Tell me.
Ma'am, in all the previous transactions when we displayed, the posting key for debit was 40 and for credit was 50. But here, when
Yes.
you displayed this transaction, for debit
Huh.
it was 40, but for credit it was showing 31. Why is that?
Yes. It is already set by the software itself. So it is 31 is for vendor invoice. Likewise, 01 is for customer invoice. You can check in the posting keys also. Shall I show you once? Okay. No problem. I'll show you once why it is. Okay. So let's take SPRO. I'll clear your doubts. Okay. SAP reference IMG. Automatically it will take Shreya. I'll show you once. Posting keys. General ledger account. Ledger. What is the path for posting keys? I given you I think before. Posting keys. Yes, define posting keys. Now you can see students here. Maintain accounting configurations posting key list. So 40 is for see here 31 is for invoice for what? Vendors. For the customer, customer is 01 that is for customer. Like for vendor payment. So for vendor payment, what is the posting? It is for only payment all these things. So for vendor payment, it will be invoice is 31. For outgoing payments here in this case, vendor payment will not display. Incoming payment, outgoing payment. So for outgoing payment, it is a 25. Payment difference is 26. This is one tax I want to give you. What are the posting keys? You can write when you open the software. You can just mention what are the posting keys for what, which is request for FICO that you can do it. So you just make a note 01 invoice for customer. Main things. Outgoing payments for customer 05. Payment differences for the customer is 06. Then credit memo is for customer is 14 here. 14 is for other payables. Okay. Credit memo is 11. Like outgoing payments, that is when vendor payment is 25. And other clearings accounts is there. You can check it out. For cost, all this thing, consumptions is there. One minute. Okay, students, have you understood this? So we'll continue. Now, next one is what? Uh, this is all the debit entries, posting keys, all I told you. You can just make a note on this. In your software also you can open and see that. What is the configurations part, I'll tell you. So here we have to go to the financial accounting, new financial accounting, global settings, ledger, document. Here we have a document, posting keys. Okay, document number range, below that only define posting keys is there. We need not to define, we can just check it out. Okay, so someone has asked me the questions, doubt has been clear. Someone asked me, who is Ashreya has asked me the doubts. Shreya, you understood that this is already
Yes, ma'am.
inbuilt, we have to use that. Okay, is that clear, Shreya?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so any other students has any query? Now it's 7:15, so I am asking Akshaya, Palak. Hmm?
Excuse me,
You
ma'am.
have 15 minutes, you can ask it.
Yeah, so are we supposed to remember all of the postal codes?
Yes, I'm not getting T code you are asking. T code will be displaying on the screen itself on the SAP PC access. Now you see in the SAP easy access screen, it will display all the T codes. Now you can see. Now one more entry is, now I'm going to post means payment I want to do. See what I have created. I have created vendor document. I have insert one invoice. Now I want to display that invoice. Is it there or not? So FB03, this is the 3000, and put the financial year 2024. Enter. Now you can see Alpha Traders has been created and purchase account has been created. That entries has been done. This is called display document student. Vendor account display is FB03. So what task I am giving you, you just take a copy and pen and this all T codes you write, because once you will write in your copy, it will be in your mind what has done. FB60, F550, invoice general, but I have done now FB60. I'll be in this classes, means tomorrow maybe I'll teach you some other things like credit memo. What is that? I'll tell you. Document parking also, here it is FB60 for park and edit invoice. That is also company code if you'll give TA15. So vendor document also we can park. So here park vendor invoice. Now let's take an example of this. So I'll take one more traders, like I take Sohan Traders. Okay, invoice value date, and click on this 22nd, and what is that amount? I'll give suppose 15,000. So GL account, click on this, click on this. So we have to take purchase account. Okay, so debit, as I told you, debit, and amount is 15,000. Okay, press enter, so it will ask you the business area, so you have to put the simulate. So account assignment not completed because business area. Okay, so give TA15 as a business area, and then you simulate it. Once you simulate, this document overview has been done. Click on the post. So document was parked. Now you understood that previous document was 3000 was directly posted, but this document has been parked. So in that case, what will do? How to post this document? Parked invoice. Now, as you know, post park documents we have. Park documents is there. Post and delete. So what is that? Post and delete. So I am going to give here 2024 and press enter. I can see this is the document which has been parked. So edit park vendor invoice, this 3001. Now I am going to post. So what is that? Document not parked since the number is carried out. Okay, so this is the different procedure. You can post it like that, and you can see document is posted in company code. Okay, already posted here. So that is the things. Next, if you want to see 2024, press enter. You can see document has been posted. Understood? There is a different way of posting and parking, students. And then I'll teach you by tomorrow what is the credit memo. Today I'm not going to discuss the credit memo. Just take a look why the credit memo is used. I'll tell you tomorrow exam. Okay, vendor credit memo, company code. The screen is same, but why the credit memo is used, that I'll be teaching in the tomorrow's class. Okay, so now the 3000 I have posted, that I am going to make payment. Even I'll tell you what is the down payment, all this thing. But normal payment, outgoing payments, I want to go. So what is the outgoing payment, students? The T code is, now let's me close this one. And here F-53 is for post outgoing payments. So suppose you have done accounts payable. Okay, accounts payable you have done, document, park document you have to close and close this. So here accounts payable, we have to go to the document entry, and here we have to go here park document. So what is that? Post document. If you click, you can see here outgoing payments. Double click on the F-53, that is for post, means payment I am going to do for this. Okay, so document date 22nd. Sorry, accounts I am going to give you. So here it is mandatory, company code TA15, actor is INR. Okay, then accounts, click on this and this. So what is that? Here I have to click on this purchase account. Sorry, not purchase account, students, that is we have to give ICICI Bank. Sorry, that is not purchase account. We'll delete this. I have to give here ICICI Bank. Sorry, ICICI Bank amount I have to enter 12,000. Sorry. Value date I am going to post today. So see here, KZ automatically displaying. Value date I have to give today's date. And here accounts type, what is that? I have to select here, or you can press enter. I'm going to give alpha traders. Okay, what happened to this? Okay, alpha traders. Select the functions, click on open process items. Now it is displaying on the screen. Now what I have to do, click on the post. So document 4000 was posted. Okay, payment has been done. TA 51. Now one more document I have created, that also I am going to post. So 12, and accounts is your ICICI Bank. You can select here, and amount is I have given 15,000, which is for Sohan traders. So here I'll do, and I'm clicking on this. Accounts type is like what? What is the account type? Sohan traders I'm selecting. Then what you have to do, process open items. So fill all requests. Okay, that I have not filled. TA51 currency you should give INR, and then you post process on open items. Once it is done, this has been seen here. Then you have to click on post. So document 4001 also posted. Now my question is how we can see all documents has been posted, where it is got recorded, right? Where it is got recorded. Now the what are the post documents? How we can see where it has been recorded? So we have to go to the document. There is a line item display also, it is there. I will show you first. Display document is there. So let's take 2024. Press enter. This has been done, posted on a display data entry, but I want to see in a different way, that is /n FBL1N. So what is that? Vendor line item display. Students, you can make a note. FBL1N is for vendor line item display. Hmm? So I have done posting. All these things I have written here. Just I'll mention is day 15. All these things company I'll be changing here. First double zero. This date also we should change it. Today is 22. This is 7. This is 24. This is notes I have created for this. Amount I have given for alpha traders 12,000. Okay, 15. Uh, 12,000. Simulate. Vendor account automatically the number will display student that whatever number will display you can check it out. Okay, this is 410010. That vendor account number it will display. I just mention here account number. It will display account number. I'll just mention like this. Company code will be T15. Click on execute button. So how to display vendor line items? So to display vendor line items, procedure is what? So here procedure I'm not T code I'm giving. Navigation I'll be telling you tomorrow once again. So this is FBL1N. So that is the vendor line item display. You can see on the screen. Now what you have to do, you have to click on cleared items, give the date 22nd, click on execute. Okay, now you can see 15,000 has been done. Okay, this is the screen it is displaying. Next, if I want to check with another traders like Sohan traders, I'm going to check and the clearing date also execute. Now this also payment has been done. If the payment has not done, it will show the red color. Understanding? If the payment has not done, only invoice has been done, then it will show the this color. So alpha traders execute 12,000. Understood students? Both the invoices displaying. Now, what is the use of /n FBL3N? That is for GL line item display. So in this case also you can check it out. I'll take suppose Sunday creditor. All I can use cash account. Anything you can take. Suppose I have taken ICICI Bank. Okay. So I'll see here all items and I can execute this. So you can see whatever payment has been done. So 12,000 plus 15,000, 27,000 I have done through ICICI Bank. You understood student how it is? Through ICICI Bank I have done payment 27,000 for two vendors. For two vendors is Alpha Traders as well as Sohan Traders. Clear? That's all for the day. One more time I'll show you and we'll start tomorrow customer that is your accounts receivable, but still we have something to tell you like what is down payment, what is credit memo in vendors, how to display documents. There is some more concept tomorrow also it will continue, and then day after tomorrow I'll be starting with the customer sections. Okay, accounts receivable are starting on Wednesday. Clear students? Anyone has any doubts till now?
Uh,
Okay,
ma'am,
accounts, tell any doubts you have.
ma'am, can you just like send the shortcut keys like of going to each and every department and
It
some
is there
shortcut key
in
which you
this notes I
explained?
have mentioned here. Here I have given
Okay.
FB60. I have mentioned few of this I have sent. Today's whatever I did, every T code is there. I'll show you. See this here. Here edit GL account FS00. That is for T code. Okay, and here I have OBA3 for tolerance group for vendors. I have mentioned something, but don't think about this company code, because again I have created new company. So company code, but this number range are same. You can do it. Okay, some of the things you can skip, but T codes are exactly correct. You can practice with this. Okay, this notes I am going to send you. Here also I have mentioned KA for customer. So sorry, it is here different. I have copied this vendor document. Mistakenly it is done. This is your vendor invoice. KR for vendor invoice and KZ for vendor payment, which we have done. That is DA, DZAR and DZ actually for customer. So this is your vendor payment. Got it? So this number range also you can create. Then assign number. This you can do through path, because I have mentioned in the top path only. I have mentioned how to go. Okay, in the same range till this much number range you have to create. After this you can change it. After this it will come to the SPRO screen. In SPRO screen you can see all the T codes. Understood? So these are the things are there. I'll save it and send it you out. One second, it was asking this. I'll just take this one and paste it here. Post document, it will ask you, no? There it is required. Alpha Trader, somewhere I mentioned that. This one, control V. This is that items vendor account. For Alpha Traders, it is. Then click on execute button, vendor line item display. So you have to give this a vendor account and you can see that. Okay, vendor account, and you have to click on this, your execute. So if I'll go here, company code you have to give GL account. This is GL account I have done, but in the vendors also you can do it. So practice with the students. Will continue in the tomorrow's class. Okay, is that clear? Today's topics you understood? I'll send you this particular notes. Follow this. Any doubts is there? You let me know. Recordings will be also getting by tomorrow after 10 o'clock. Okay, that's all for the day, students. Bye bye.